The first step will be collecting the materials. There are multiple ways to do this. The first one is looking into your own household. What for waste are you outputting? Small containers, plastic or wood, or plastic bags, cardboard. These are all good options. You can also look outside. On the side of the streets, there are, in public space, there are sometimes construction waste containers, which can be a very good source for plastic and wood, what larger materials if you have a bigger project you want to create. Or there are networks like next door, where you can ask for free leftover materials which would otherwise be thrown away. These are all good candidates for your source of material. Later on in the video I'll give some examples about what to use and what not to use. If you're going to collect your material outside, these construction waste containers are a very good source of it. If you're going to go outside, I would advise you to collect on a sunny day instead of when it just rained, because your material will be in much better shape. What to look for in such a container? Don't use multiplex, triplex or any sawdust based wood because it's very vulnerable to moisture, and because of course you are building a permaculture system which will have moisture in the soil, which also evaporates and gets in the air and can affect the wood around it. Solid wood like this is a much better choice here, or bigger pieces like this tabletop, which I find in this container. Or these much thinner planks, which are a very good way of making the paneling on the side of the container or the system you're building. Okay, as you can see, I brought the tabletop we just found home. Sometimes it needs a bit of cleaning before you can work with it. This seems to have some paint and remnants of cement on it, but with a steel brush, or sometimes even already with a wet towel, you can clean it up quite nicely, and then we can get to the sawing. After having collected your materials, there's a good chance that some of the materials will still have nails and screws dug into them. A good set of hammers and different sized tongs can really help you in this situation. There are multiple ways to do this. If you have a crowbeak hammer like this, it's much easier. Even with the combination of a normal hammer and a very small tong, it's not hard to remove the nails. By hitting on the pointy end of the nail, the back comes out of the wood, and then grabbing it under the head of the spike, it's relatively easy to pry out the nail. As you can see here. Then if hooks are dug in, it can be easy to get a small tong like this, put it through it and use it as leverage to turn the hook. Well, this hook is not very deeply dug in, so it comes out quite easy. Using these methods, I'll clean the rest of the wood which is in front of me, and I'll speed it up for the next part of the process. Well, by only using those 5 tools I was able to remove quite a lot of screws and hooks, which most of them are in well enough conditions to be used again. Maybe some need to be hammered straight again. But yeah, this is a very good source of new nails and screws and hooks and those kind of elements for other building projects, and also for this one. The clean wood can now be used for new projects and for this project. So you'll see this wood later on again. Thank you for watching this video on homemade permaculture. I hope this can serve as inspiration and a guide for you to create your own system, and so reduce your waste and be able to produce a part of your own essentials. Thank you very much.